Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's now time for our MLB 3-pack from Ben Ruhala. You find this pre and place over at Tony'sPicks.com. Been enjoying a great MLB year. Over 1,600 units of profit document over at Tony'sPicks.com from Major League Baseball. Ben, how's it going?
Well, I'm doing well, Tony. How about yourself?
Doing excellent. Excellent. All right, here we go. Major League Baseball here for Wednesday as we get underway here with this Nationals and Tigers game. We see the Tigers opening here $1.33, total of 8.
Yeah, so let's rock and roll with my pick here in the Washington Nationals versus Detroit Tigers MLB game here for Wednesday. This is a 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time game. Probable starters in this one are right-handers Jake Irvin for the Nationals versus Reese Olson for the Tigers. Irvin's pitched really well for the Nationals. His record's only 4-5, but his ERA is 3.12 and his WHIP is 1.01. He has given up 2 or fewer earned runs in each of his last 4 starts, and that's 2 starts against Atlanta, 1 against the Guardians, and 1 against the Twins. So pretty formidable opponents there. His earned run average is actually better by almost a run on the road at 2.68 as well. On the other side, Reese Olson, he has good stuff for the Tigers, but his record is just 1-7 on the year. His ERA is 3.43 and his WHIP is 1.00. Olson has given up in his last 2 games, though, 13 earned runs it combined in those 2 games. So I don't know if he's getting a little wore out here as he's logging more innings this season than he did last year for sure. The Nationals, they've actually played better on the road than at home. The Tigers have actually played better on the road than at home, so kind of the reverse here. I look for Irvin to have a lot of success against the Tigers in this one, who are really struggling to score runs consistently, and nowhere near the competition that he's faced in his last 4 starts, which were stellar, as I mentioned. Therefore, my pick here is the Washington Nationals on the money line, as it shows here, plus 122. I really like the Nationals.
All right, Ben Ruhala, click the link below for his best bets. National Tigers. Pick here will be the Nationals money line here, plus 122. All right, guys, be sure to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all of Ben's best bets. All right, let's continue here on our MLB. I'll run down here with Ben as we get ready here for the next game here on the card here for the 3-pack. It's this one right here. We've got Phillies and Red Sox going head-to-head. We see the Phillies opening at $1.23 on the road, total of 8.5.
Yeah, so let's rock and roll with my pick here in the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Boston Red Sox game here for Wednesday. This one's a 7:10 p.m. Eastern time start. You have left-hander Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies versus right-hander Nick Pivetta for the Red Sox. Sanchez, he's been really good for the Phillies. He's 3-3 on the season. His ERA is 2.71. His WHIP is 1.34. In his last 4 starts, he's given up 2 or few earned runs as well, as I just mentioned on the Tiger video for the Nationals, Jake Irvin. On the other side, Nick Pivetta, former Philadelphia Philly here. He's been okay on the season. He's 3-4 with an ERA of 3.40 and a WHIP of 0.92. He has struggled a little bit more at home, where his ERA is 3.80. His last outing was phenomenal, though. He went 7 innings, giving up just 1 hit, no earned runs. That was against Atlanta. The thing is with Pivetta, he can be up and down, and so I'm kind of banking in this one here. He's going to be down, or at least his former team is going to get to him. The Red Sox have struggled against left-handed pitching, where their OPS is 18th. The Phillies are hitting everyone right now. Therefore, I'm picking the Philadelphia Phillies in this one, as it shows here, minus 120. I saw minus 123 on the screen. I saw minus 120 out there as well. So again, the Phillies anywhere close to even money like that, I think is a bargain.
All right, Ben Ruhala, click the link below for his premium picks. Phillies and Red Sox. Pick here will be Phillies money line in this one. All right, guys, reminder here that promo code TonyT at checkout will save 20% off all of Ben's premium pick packages. Let's continue here on our MLB 3-pack with Ben as we get ready here for the next game here on the board. Will be this one right here. Marlins and Mets. Mets open $1.40, total 7.5.
Yeah, so let's rock and roll with my pick here in the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. This game also for Wednesday. This one's at 7:10 p.m. Eastern time as well. We've got a couple left-handers on the hill here. We've got Braxton Garrett for the Marlins going against David Peterson for the Mets. Garrett, he's been up and down the season. He's 2-0 record-wise, 4.56 ERA at a 1.22 WHIP. The Mets, though, are hitting 280 against him, and Pete Alonso has some really good numbers against him. I really like his props tomorrow. Uh, they roughed up Garrett on May 18th for 6 runs on 4 1/3 innings. Peterson on the other side, though, he's looked good since coming back from injury. He hasn't pitched logged a lot of innings so far, but he is 1-0 on the season with a 3.09 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP. He's always though pitched well against the Marlins. The Marlins are hitting just 190 against him. The Marlins are slumping. They're 3-7 in their last 10. The Mets are 6-4 in their last 10. The Mets are sixth in OPS against left-handed pitching. The Marlins are dead last. I look for the Mets to really have their way against the Marlins in this one here. Therefore, my pick in this one here is the New York Mets on the run line at I saw plus 145. I just think that is a lot of value there for a team that hits left-handed pitching a lot better than the other team in this one here being the Mets.
All right, Ben Ruhala, click the link below for his best bets. Mets and Marlins here. The pick will be the Mets run line. You see the plus price here in this one. All right, we got you through this 3-pack with Ben. Now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com for that 15-game card here from Major League Baseball for a Wednesday. Also have action as well from the NBA Finals. It looks like they'll get to Game 3 going, but Ben has been on a tear in baseball. Look at the numbers for 2024, 1,605 units of profit, all talking over at Tony's Picks. What do you have going over the site?
Yeah, so I have the season-long baseball package out there with the 20% discount offered on the site. This is a great value for games going all the way through the end of the season here through October. Again, I think that's a great value there if you're looking for a lot of picks, a lot of plays. I know today here, this being shooting the videos for tomorrow's games, but for tonight's games here Tuesday, I think I have 7 or 8 plays out there on top of the 3-pack that I have out there. So again, if you get the season-long package, you're going to get obviously those packages as well as all the extra plays. I really like the card today here Tuesday, so that's why I played so many. But typically, if it's a bigger slate, I'm going to play at least a 3-pack in baseball every day, and then I'm going to play if it's a larger slate. I'll do 5 to 7 picks if I like them. I'll do a lot more of them. So again, you get a lot of value for the season-long pass there. And then in the NBA, I will probably close out the playoffs, the finals here with individual plays on the NBA playoffs. But at least once that's done, it's going to be baseball for the rest of the summer here for me.
All right, guys, got it with Ben Ruhala over at Tony'sPicks.com. Flash that record again. You see the baseball documented 1,605 units of profit for 2024. Again, you can verify those numbers at Ben's handicapper page. When you click the link, you'll land right here on Ben's handicapper page. There you'll see what he has, his pick offerings, as well as the pick history there. We use a third-party service to provide us with the scores, odds, and grading. So there you'll be able to verify all the picks. They are documented since he's posted at Tony's Picks. And of course, get on board here with long-term passes. Or again, as Ben mentioned, he has that MLB season pass. This will go to the end of October, right until final pitch of the World Series, offering great value there. And we'll save you $80 right now off that Major League Baseball season pass when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Once again, click the link in the description, land right here, and get on board with Ben's MLB Premium Pick Season Pass package. All right, Ben, it's always great having you on the show. Continue that great success, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Tony.
All right, for Ben, I'm Tony. We'll talk tomorrow.